Have you ever thought about getting an education and having fun all at the same time? In this unusual for active topic I would like to talk about video games. Video games as a source for inspiration or as a way of learning something without digging through the textbooks. Video games are considered a leisure activity, but they are potentially so much more than a way of killing a couple lazy hours. There are hundreds of video games dedicated to obtain or improving certain skills. As an example, there are titles for Army like Arma for Pilots, Microsoft Flight Simulator. There is whole genre of games helping players to get knowledge for almost any type of career. Let it be doctor, babysitters, driving, astronauts, and many more. And now we will see which games can be useful for architects. The architects have their own shelf of useful video games titles. Number 10 is German games series Construction Simulator. Germans do have a spot for creating simulator games. This particular title was released by Astrogon Entertainment, has plenty mechanics like to the professional. A player is allowed to take a part of the project construction, to operate the construction equipment, and even to create the formwork. The game helps to understand the ways of an actual construction site, how the project starts, what the site looks like, and what is the purpose of every construction machinery. One of the most important game mechanics is the future of the time consuming. It gives player a sense of how much time different stages of the work take. There has been many sequels and simulator titles, but Construction Simulator is one of the best in this genre and is absolutely compulsory for any architect who has yet to see the real-life construction site. City in Motion. This is a game developed by Colossal Order and was released in 2011. City in Motion is an amazing way to understand how city and transport function and how they affect each other. For example, it is a bad idea building the skyscraper without thinking through this transport access. Accessibility is an important part of architect job, and City in Motion can be a tool to understanding the importance of it. Caesar Free. It is a veteran of architect useful games. Released in 1977 and developed by Impression Games, it has aged well. Saying it gave a boost to the whole building simulator, it is not exaggeration. It is a title about the planning, how to build your city from the scratch, how to provide the citizen with all the necessary resources. The game surely deserves a spot in the architect's toolbox. Tropico. The series is developed by PopTop Software and started all the way back in 2001. Tropico is unveiled the new subgenre, specified focusing on the life of every citizen. Just like in the Caesar, players is able to improve the quality of the life of every NPC there is. The game involves city planning, finance managing, and general opinion of the population. Planning has to include many different aspects, including nature and etc. Planet Coaster. Initially released in 2016 and created by Frontier Development, this game switches from planning the city to the parks. And why not? Architecture is not only buildings and small architecture forms. Parks are crucial parts of any city's project. So get on with it and build your own park. Who hasn't at least made an attempt of building a dream house in Sims? The chances are almost everybody tried to the least once. For those unfamiliar with Sims, it is a simulation game series developed by Maxis and published by well-known Electronic Arts. What does it simulate? Practically everything that comes to the mind. The Sims is a sandbox with plenty of features useful to architects to expand their creativity. The mechanics of building creation is extensive and deserves to be used not only for an occasional leisure time. seems almost like a beam. A title from the Polish development Empyrean lets players to fix up the building. How? Using renovation and demolition. And why? To find the best use for the resources as time and money, and turning those resources into the profit. It can help the architects to understand how renovation is done and create the vision of how the final result should be look like. The first game of this series was released in 1989, and its enormous success boosted the creation of Sim title mentioned before. In the SimCity, players get a piece of land and starting building the city from the scratch, where to place residential areas, infrastructure, landmarks, parks, school, and many other elements necessary for the city function. Player has kept in mind about the taxes, budget, and other things. The mechanics of this game is tough true. It's not only fun to play every once in a while, it also helps to develop the sense of the balance has to be present in every city there is. Who doesn't know Minecraft, the famous sandbox by Mojang? Surely everyone has either played it or at least heard about it. Leaving Minecraft out of the list would be impossible, as it is one of the most architectural games there is. It won't have you keeping up with complex infrastructure or the budget or anything of the sorts. Instead, it gives you a world, an ability to do anything with it, build anything from it. Sky is the limit for imagination. Do you want to build Death Star? Go ahead. What about the Hadid project? Why not replicate it in Minecraft? Modern Gothic, Art Deco, high-tech, Minecraft lets you experiment and maybe even develop your own architectural style, if you are up for the challenge. The game's not on the list, but anyway they have some potential to be there. Here is the Space Engineer, City XL and Anna title. They all deserve attention. Released in 2015 and developed by Colossal Order, it is what you may call the classical simulator. It is must play for every architect. The beauty of the game is combining with the complicated city creation. The best thing about the city Skylines is component of the traffic and transport. A player has to plan ahead and develop interchanges in order to keep the city clear of traffic jams. There are also many available mods to make the game personalized to your individual taste, create your own city, control everything and keep it up and running. This game is not on the list and don't have any number, but only because it is certain must-have, must-play and must-enjoy for every architect there is. Maiden by Introversion software, it allows the player to build, maintain the max security prison. That is description for the casual player. To an architect this game so much more. It makes them to do every project starts with planning. Plan drawings, understanding the rooms management, space management, it's certainly the all-time the best architecture themed game there is. Thank you guys for watching, I hope it was fun and useful, because we are not machine and we also want to have fun. Hope you will find some interesting game for you. That's it and see you next time.